Hey guys, Big Todd coming to you from the range today. Guys, we just got here and just got everything set up. And today we're going to be bringing you another pistol review. Now today we're going to be talking about the Springfield Armory Echelon 4.0C. That's right, the compact version of the Springfield Echelon. And guys, today we're going to be putting 100 rounds of PMC 124 grain Starfire hollow point through it. And a big thanks goes out to Bulk Munitions for sponsoring the ammo for today's video. One thing I really respect about those guys is they actually give back to the community. They donate a portion of their profits every quarter to a Christian-based 2A friendly organization. And guys, that is really cool. And I'm going to be honest with you, with the way ammo prices are today and people speculating that it's going to be hard to get and people hoarding it and stuff like that, this video probably wouldn't happen if they hadn't have sponsored it. So big thanks to Bulk Munitions. We appreciate you. Alright guys, we just got done putting that 100 rounds of that 124 grain Starfire hollow point ammo that Bulk Munitions supplied through the brand new Springfield Armory Echelon 4.0C. And guys, let me tell you something. It did great. It was flawless. We did not have one hiccup, not one failure to feed, not one stovepipe, not one misfire, nothing guys. It went bang every single time. We're going to take some old range ammo now, some old ball ammunition, and we're going to put another 100 rounds through it and see how that does. And I'm going to tell you what, I feel very confident that it's going to do fine. So far, the Springfield Echelon 4.0C gets a big thumbs up from Big Todd. Alright guys, we just got back from the range and we're cooling off here on the back porch a little bit. Man, it was hot out there today. Just want to go over a few things and talk about the Echelon 4.0C real quick. First impressions from the first time shooting it. Guys, I really enjoyed shooting it. I had zero malfunctions. Like I said, I ran those 100 rounds of the Starfire hollow points through it and I have absolutely no problems. It was great ammo. It ran good, the gun ran good. Then I ran some regular ball ammunition through it and same outcome. I had absolutely no problems. We probably put 300 rounds through the gun today and absolutely had no issues. It ran great and it felt great in the hand, I gotta be honest with you. The pistol really feels balanced. The recoil is, to me, non-existent. I know they have a comp model out, but I can't imagine it getting any better than it is. I had no problem staying on target. And overall, it just hit that sweet spot for me. It's a nice shooter, what can I say? Now, one more thing that I want to cover with you guys. You've probably noticed in my videos, when I'm out shooting at the range, it's Florida, there's a lot of sand everywhere. And one thing you're not going to see from me, guys, is a lot of the tactical type reloads. You're not going to get the John Wick flip, reload, mag reload, and all that from me. I'm not really into dropping my stuff in the dirt and tearing it up just for a cool video shot. I know a lot of people do it. That's just not my deal. I pay for this stuff with all my own money, guys, and I need it to last. It's not cheap, so, you know, I like to take care of my stuff. So, just so you know, you're not going to see that in my videos. For me, it's all about acquiring a target fast and staying on target and shooting accurately, quickly. That's what matters to me. So guys, a quick overview on the Echelon 4.0C. This is the compact version of the Echelon series, and it's really built to compete with the Glock 19 series of pistol. But it does have some more modern features, like the modular chassis system and the upgraded optics mounting. So come with me, guys, we'll go to the tabletop and we'll go over some of the finer details of the Echelon 4.0C. Alright, y'all. The deal that I got on the compact Echelon was the Springfield Armory Gear Pack, or Gear Up Pack. And I tell you what, guys, when I buy Springfields, I really try to get the Gear Pack because you get a lot of bang for your buck. It's not a whole lot of extra money than just buying the pistol on its own, and you get a lot of stuff with it. So, you know, I know you're here for the gun review. I'm just going to show you real quick what we get in this Gear Pack. So, I'm not one of those big Amazon influencers. You can see that. So I didn't get all the big fancy box and the holster and all that stuff. I just got your regular Gear Pack. And by the way, I bought this. It wasn't sent to me. So you got here your, this is your warranty card and all that information there. You do get a nice Springfield sticker and all that. And then you get this nice range bag. So you get this nice range bag. And guys, this isn't just a cheap old thing. I'll tell you what, this is a nice bag. And you can carry a couple of pistols in this bad boy. So right away, you do have some hook and loop here. You can put a, you know, American flag patch, whatever kind of morale patch you want on it. Does have the nice embroidered Springfield Armory logo there. And then in this pocket, we got, this is a gear kit for your optic, for the Viridian optic. And that's got all your mounting plates, screws, all your Allen wrenches and things like that for adjusting. Then you have 1, 2, 3 15-round magazines. And then you have the target, the shot at the factory. You have a mag loader. Let's get all this out of the way. You got your 2 other back straps. You got your other mounting pins and accessories for mounting your optic. And then you got your lock. And then, guys, this lays open. And you have your pistol. and it comes with a little guard over the optic. And then that also has a 15 round magazine. So we got 4 15 round magazines. But as you can see in here, there's plenty of room, pockets for magazines on both sides, and then they're nice and padded. You can fit 2 pistols in there easily and put a third in the middle if you want. Everything's nice and padded. I gotta tell you, it's not a cheap bag. I like it. All right, y'all, let's start out with the optic on this. Now, this version came with the Viridian RFX green dot. And let's see if I can try to show you here. You can see the green dot. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is a nice clear dot. It's easy to pick up. This is the first green dot that I have ever owned, and I really like it. I'd prefer it over the red dots. Now, what's awesome is there's no plates when you're mounting this. And what I do like is the slide serrations go right in to the optic. That is pretty neat. I really like the way they did that. It sits low and clean, and you can co-witness with the iron sights, no problem. Now, I do like the U-notch on the back. I know a lot of people don't like this U-notch on the back, but I happen to like it. You do have your white dot front sight, and both of these sights are metal, by the way, and they are dovetailed in, so you can replace them with night sights if you'd like to. Now, these are not night sights. They are just the plain U-notch, the white U-notch, and the white dot on the front. So what they claim is this gives you a lower 1/3 co-witness. Now, I had no problem with it when I was shooting it. No problems at all. And like I said, what makes these sights a real win is that they're steel and they're dovetailed in. Now, the slide. I'm going to tell you what, when I first saw the Echelon, I thought I got to have this because I love the look of the slide. Now, I want you guys to look at this. See how it tapers back here? And then you have these little wings at the end. This is really, really nice touch. This makes it so easy to press check. No problem at all. And to cock the gun with those wings on the back is no problem at all either. I'll tell you, it is really, really nice. They just did a really, really good job with that. And up front here, they call this the forward trench cut. I don't know why they call it that, but it sounds pretty cool. And like I said, it makes those press checks real natural. These serrations up here really give you a good solid grip when you're racking a slide. Everything about this slide just feels really, really good and just seems really well thought out. The grip and the frame. Now this to me is where the Echelon series really stands out. Springfield's adaptive grip texture, if you've seen my other Springfield videos, you know I absolutely love it. I love the way they did this. And guys, they put it everywhere on this gun, all the way around the grip. Up there, above the mag release, the gas pedal that they call it. I don't know why we call it a gas pedal, but it's a good tactile place to put your finger when you don't have it on the trigger. They do have it on your takedown lever, and they even have it on the front of the guide rod here, and on the bottom and front of the trigger guard. It's aggressive, but it's in a good way. For me, it really, when I'm shooting, it just locks into the hand. Now, one thing you do have with the grip is you have the interchangeable back straps, which is pretty standard for most guns nowadays. What I did is I switched mine out. It came with a medium on it. I switched mine out for the small. I went through the large, I went through the medium, I went through the small. And to be honest with you, even with these hands, this gun pointed more natural, and I was able to pick that green dot up a lot quicker with the small on. So, hey, it worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you. Then inside the grip frame, you have the COG, the Central Operating Group. This is also becoming very popular. I think it was started by SIG or maybe some other company back in the day, but it's becoming really popular. The COG is your serialized chassis. What the COG does, being your serialized chassis, it gives you the flexibility if you ever want to customize this gun later. Let's go ahead and talk about the magazine for a minute. Like I said, you get 4 of these babies with this gear up pack, which is really nice. That's a win just in itself. They're blacked out stainless steel, solid base plates. I mean, these things are tough. They fit good and flush. There's no wiggle room here. They fit nice and flush, and it feels really natural in the hand. It just feels good. And if you want to, you can run the extended 18-round magazines as well. And that adaptive grip texture they also have it on the magazine down here. In case you ever get a jam and you got to pull it out, they've got it right there. If your hands are wet or something like that, you won't have a problem pulling that out right there. They feed nice and they eject great. Every one of them is the same. That thing just pops right out of there. Now, the trigger. The trigger is a flat face trigger with the safety blade in the middle, or the dingus, if you will. The pull weight is around 4.5 to 5.5 pounds. It does have a smooth take up and a defined wall with a clean break, and the reset is relatively short. And I'll show you that here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick that the gun is empty, no magazine, nothing in the chamber. Then you have your smooth take up, and you know, it is really smooth take up. You hit that wall, it is defined, and then a clean, crisp break. And then here's your reset. And that's pretty short, guys. It is audible and you can feel it. All right, guys, let's break this baby down and show you how to field strip this bad boy. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that magazine out. We're going to verify no ammo in the magazine. And we're going to clear the weapon and just make sure there's nothing in the chamber. It's clear. Now, while you got it locked back like this, you're just going to go ahead and put your takedown lever down. And then you're going to release the slide, and it's going to slide right off the front. No need to pull the trigger. Then you're going to take out your spring and guide rod. This is a plastic guide rod that has a flat captured spring on it. And then you have your 4-inch barrel. Man, I'll tell you what, a little bit dirty from shooting those 300 rounds, but you know, not a whole lot of wear, that's for sure. That takedown is really simple. And I'm going to tell you guys, looking inside this thing, it just looks really good. You would not be able, you wouldn't be able to look at this and say, yeah, you shot 300 rounds through it. It's clean. I'm telling you guys, I haven't cleaned this thing. And then inside here, you can see we have our cog, our serialized, and there's the serial number there. This is our serialized part of your firearm. Everything looks clean, well built, and it goes right back together, and I'll show you that now. Put the barrel in, put our spring and guide rod in. Just going to line it up, lock it back, takedown lever goes up, and we're good to go. Function check. There we are, guys. No issues. Goes right back together. You know, guys, all the videos that I watched on the Echelon, it seemed like every influencer got one of these sent to them. You know what? I think they forgot about me, but that's all right. I'm just a dad making videos. Springfield, next time, put me on the list. But I am glad to just get this bag. It's a nice bag. It works out really well. Now, guys, I'll tell you, I've heard that the Echelon 4.0 Compact is being referred to as the Glock 19 killer. I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. The Glock 19 is not going anywhere. Too many years of reliable history behind it, and too many people trust it. Glock 19 is not going anywhere. Don't worry about that. But I would choose the Echelon 4.0 Compact over the Glock 19, and in a future video when I compare the two, I'm going to tell you exactly why. Alright guys, let's go over the pros and cons. The pros of this pistol. Great ergonomics, excellent optic system, the gear up package value, 100 rounds, ran clean, shoots really, really well, feels great in the hand. Now let's talk about some cons. Still a newer platform, not proven yet. Not proven as the Glock anyways. And some people refer to the grip texture as a little bit too aggressive for them. Like I said, for me, it's not. And the only other thing that I noticed, and probably noticed this around the last of the 300 rounds that I put through it, probably that last 100 rounds, I did notice that the trigger blade, or the safety blade, or the dingus, it started to, it didn't really pinch my finger, but I could feel it. I don't know, I could just noticeably feel it as I was shooting it. A lot of times I don't. So it wasn't really a negative. It didn't really hurt me. It didn't pinch me, anything like that. But I did notice it. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there. Final thoughts on the Springfield Echelon 4.0C compact model. You know, after the rounds that I put through it at the range today, it feels like the modern evolution of a striker-fired pistol. They just keep evolving and getting better. And this one really is doing a great job. It shoots well, it feels good, it gives you a lot right out of the box. Like I said, I didn't even clean this thing, I didn't lube it or anything. I got it out of the box, took it to the range, I put 300 rounds through it, and I had no problems at all. Guys, that speaks volumes. There was no break-in period. There was no sitting around watching TV, racking the slide 1,000 times like I had to do with my Prodigy, but it works great now. That'll be coming in another video soon. Guys, it just really, really impressed me out of the box. I look forward to getting the full-size grip frame with the compact dust cover, so I can have that full grip if I want it, and I can just switch these parts out, switch that cog out, and then I can have, you know, I'm a big fan of the compact barrels with the full-size grip frames. I have that Springfield XDM 3.8, and that's the same way. So I look forward to being able to pick up that grip frame and put that on here, and we'll do a video about that too. But anyways, I just really like the options of this cog system. Big thanks again to Bulk Munitions. I don't know how many times I can say it, but you made this video possible with everything going on with ammo. The support really matters. Let me know in the comments, guys. Are you sticking with the Glock, or are you going to try the Echelon 4.0C? I really appreciate you guys watching. This is Big Todd, and I'll catch you on the next one. God bless, guys.